What's going on, guys? It's Gary and Tim bringing guys the top 5 designs of the week 9. It's honestly just insane to say that we've gone through 9 weeks already, and crazy entry. I'm gonna say first of all, crazy entries throughout this week, but just insane. You guys have shown me so much support throughout everything, and I'm not gonna pretty much talk about this the whole video, but it's just really insane. You guys helped me subscriber growth go up, my likes and views and everything like that. It's just insane. So at the end of the video, we're gonna talk about more of like a video submission form link and a Snapchat and stuff like that. So later on in the video, just stay tuned. Crazy first entry, but other than that, let's get right into it. For the 5th spot, we have Some Surfer, and he's making a Twitter header for Horizon Union, and a really cool Twitter header. Really love the graffiti style together. Really matched everything together really well, making sure everything kind of synced together in a whole graffiti feel. If I could say one thing or a couple things a little bad about this was the drop shadows on those stocks. The X's looked a little bit odd, looked a little bit too much of a drop shadow, and also the lens blur and liquify tools used just a tad bit much. Just looked a little awkward when everything was put together. But you made sure all the colors stand out a lot and everything blended together really nicely with the bright colors. So good job on that one. To give you a 7.7 in 5th spot. So for the 4th spot, we have Official Meta, and he got an 8.4, and he made a Twitter header for Silver Ketsu. I'm not too sure if that's how you pronounce it. It's like Ketsu, or I don't want to get into it. But really cool style overall. Really love the whole entire like kind of oil and smooth feel of everything. The one thing or actually two things I was a little not stoked about really was the kind of flap things you have over the 3D text in the middle. Those kind of looked like pen tooled out. But this looks a little awkward. It doesn't look like it's flowing together. It just looks like now it's just a stock and it's just placed around. And also, the colors of these rectangles on the left hand side and the right hand side of the social links just looked really weird. They're not the same color as the kind of blue, not called a, what's it called? The blue tint to everything. So I definitely worry about that a lot. And if you're going to be making a Twitter header for someone, definitely don't add their Twitter handle into it. If you guys ever go on someone's Twitter account, you pretty much know whose Twitter account it is. Just something to stay away from. It's kind of like a designer thing. Guess that just kind of gets to me. And also making sure that those rectangles are the same size, as I can see from my eyes right here that they're not the same size. Could be wrong, but I'm just going to say that they're not the same size just because I can. So give a 4th spot an 8.4. So for the 3rd spot, we have a 3D L7 Visions banner from DesignsTime, and I was gonna make this 4th spot, another one 3rd, but I did like this whole entire thing together. If you guys made, or if not, if you guys, but if DesignsTime made this entire render together, you did a really good job putting everything together. One thing I'm gonna talk about really quick though, I'm not gonna try to roast or anything, but in the bottom right hand corner of the middle render, I'm not too sure if that's supposed to be an oven, but I can see flames, I can see kind of grills. I don't know, I'm just gonna call it an oven, and then you have like a vacuum seal to the left of that. But other than that, you did a really good job in everything. Just the whole style together was a little bit odd. You should have laid off the kind of flames and electricity and the purple techie stuff everywhere, but other than that, you did a really good job. And the one thing I'm gonna kind of say something about is the renders in the bottom, every corner. I'm not even gonna say what corners they're in. They're in every corner. If you're gonna do that, make sure you blur them, and make sure it looks like it's depth coming into it. And it looks like those are placed around. You use like the same ones and just flip them. So don't get too lazy. Make sure you're using different sides. Make sure it's got a little variety of everything. So I gave an 8.9 in 3rd spot. So good job on that one. If I did roast you by your microwave, I'm sorry. But other than that, let's get right into the second one of Tao's designs. And he got a 9.6, made a little header for Era. And this is honestly a really cool style. Loved it so much. I gave it a 9.6, obviously. The 0.4 was just for one reason. And that whole liquify tool, just a little overused in this. I can see that you pretty much just say this as a PNG, I'm assuming. And then just took that liquify tool and went to town with it. But other than that, you did a really good job in keeping the dull colors, kind of matching, and then having those numbers pop around everywhere in the plexus kind of effects going on. Really cool. I haven't seen that done ever, so making stuff happen. So a really good job on this one, Tao's, and I gave you a 2nd spot and a 9.6. So for the first spot, we have Vio's Tarantino. I'm not going to be too sure on how to say that, but he made a really cool kind of retro style header for Myth. Steveny, I'm not too sure, something like that. But just insane style overall. I gave it a 10. There's really nothing wrong with this at all. There's one thing that kind of was a little odd to me, was those kind of 4 strings of goo, or I don't know what to call it, kind of dripping down in the middle of the page. But other than that, it was really insane. Love the whole entire kind of black leg glowing style. Definitely not something easy to do, and you pretty much mastered it and made it really cool, making sure the text matched everything else. So I gave you 10 on that, and just an insane job overall. And all these entries this week were really insane. I'm gonna be maybe start doing honorable mentions in the videos later on, but we're gonna think about it. So now it's the end of the video. You guys can either stay tuned and watch while you let me talk, and this talking is gonna be pretty much those you guys being a part of my channel a little more, and you guys can see a lot more going on. So the first thing I'm gonna say about is that there's made a new Snapchat just for my YouTube, basically. So in the description below, there's gonna be a link to the one like kind of code you can just use your camera and scan it or something like that, and you guys can just type it in, either or. So basically, it's just gonna be a whole Snapchat where you guys can see my work in progresses, discounts. I'm gonna be linking like free links or something like that. You guys can screenshot and get your own little stuff. So just a cool thing I can do for you guys. Make sure you guys can be a part of my channel and stuff like that. Also, in the description below, you guys are going to see a video submission form. You guys are questioning, what is this? So basically, this whole submission form is going to be based on what you guys want to see on my channel. So you guys can submit anything from a gaming video to an in real life video to kind of a helpful video, tips, a talk video, tutorial, designs, editing, gaming, cooking, I don't know, anything really. So basically, submit anything you want. Make sure your Twitter handle is this. Make sure it's kind of reasonable. I'm not going to go through like, let me see you cook an egg, because people will do that. But other than that, that's really all I have for you guys. Just check the description. You guys are see a bunch of stuff going on, so it's gonna be really cool overall, and it's just insane that you guys have shown me so much support throughout my channel, gaining on 7,000 subscribers, and it's honestly just really insane. I've grown that fast. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and enjoying the top 5 design series. If you guys want to be a part of the top 5 designs of the week 10, definitely go in the description below and check out the form and submit your own link. Make sure that it's a kind of a HD link, and make sure when you're using your Carbon Made, it's not on my Carbon Made. I've gone through so many links where it's like my Carbon Made, I'm like, can't click on it. Other than that, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a really nice day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.